Okay, so now I have my meat, and get all this out the way. I'm going to unwrap it, because like I said, this is what was left of the pack that I had bought a couple of days ago, and I fried that half, and now we're going to put the other half of the pork chops in the oven. So, first thing first I do is I rinse off my pork chops in cold water. Rinse them off front and back. And put it on the cutting board. It's always good to rinse off your meat because there's blood on there and you kind of don't want to eat all of that. So it's always good to rinse off your meat, except for hamburger meat. That's probably the only meat that you don't rinse off, is hamburger meat. Okay. So, go ahead and put that in the trash. Drop my seasoning. Okay. So the first thing first is I kind of line these up a little bit. And I'm such a germ freak. I don't really like touching meat. So I'm going to start with my adobo all-purpose seasoning. And just sprinkle some on each one. Then this one. Just a little bit of this one because this one's kind of spicy. Okay. And then my Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning. I put Italian seasoning in everything because I love the flavor it gives out. So sprinkle a little bit of that on there. And my black pepper. I'm going to have to put the camera down because I have one of these where you can't just shake it like that. You got to twist it. So, just 1 second. Okay, so I seasoned both sides of my meat. Some people do season both sides, and some people they don't season both sides. I like both sides of my meat seasoned. So I'm going to take the pork chops, and I got my pan, and I always cover my pan with aluminum foil, and then I spray it to prevent my pan from cleanup, basically the meat and everything from sticking, and it's easier to clean up. So I just go ahead and put my pork chops in the pan, and like so. Try to make room for all 4 of them. It should fit. And if not, we're gonna make it fit. This itty bitty one can go right there. So just right there. And like so. So there goes some pork chops in my pan. And my oven was already preheated for 375. And we're going to go ahead and stick that in the oven. The bottom rack first. And go ahead and close it. And since we're putting the pork chops in the oven, it's not going to take long for them to cook. So now I'm going to go ahead and put that in the sink. And I like to clean as I go. I worked in a restaurant for years, maybe 5 or 6 years. I worked in restaurants. And they teach you to clean as you go. It makes it easier and it's cleaner. So that way, you know, you don't have to deal with any kind of germs, and cleanup is easier. So all you have to do is just clean up, you know, after you get done cooking. Okay, so now we need some sides to go with this. So, excuse my little pantry here. I got my little pantry here of different sides that I want. A lot of canned goods because, like I said, it's just me and my son. We do, every now and then I'll do frozen vegetables, and sometimes fresh vegetables, but usually mainly canned goods. So we're going to do some green beans. From good old H-E-B, the butt store. If y'all didn't know that, that's what H-E-B stands for. Henry E. Butts. He was the creator of H-E-B, and H-E-B is mainly a Texas-based store. So, anyways, let's see, what else are we gonna make with this? Got green beans, and right here we got some mashed potatoes. Usually on holidays is when I do homemade mashed potatoes. But since, you know, I am sick, I try to make cooking as easy as possible for myself. So let's take a pause and let me get everything else ready.